Hello everyone. So we will be starting a new series on multimodal RAG. So let's go ahead and discuss about the Colpali based multimodal RAG. So before we jump into the Colpali based multimodal RAG, we'll try to cover why this multimodal RAG is different from others, right? So there are key challenges which we face while pre-processing our documents. So let's consider a case where you have the data like financial report, right? And in that financial report, there are different kind of tables will be there, some charts will be there, some kind of images will be there, right? So if we talk about the normal RAG, you are pre-processing your data, you are parsing your data as a textual data only, right? So it is able to capture between your textual data as well as content of the table, but the structure of that table and the structure of your graphs, your charts, your images is not being covered, right? So there are different kind of problems we face, right? So majorly there's three kind of problems we face, like format variability. Different kind of document will be having the different kind of formats that will be a problem, right? Data integrity means somewhere there is a incompleteness in your context, right? When we say, like, let's say you have some image, right? You have some textual data, and that textual data is somewhere referring to some image, right? And but using the normal techniques you can't embed your image, right, with the text. So that completion of that text or that context is not there, right? The meaning, the full-fledged meaning is not there in the text. So what is the main problem here? The main problem is with using your image as well as your textual data, you are able to complete it, right? That is the one problem here. Volume, the third problem here we have like volume management. The increasing the volume of the document can overwhelm the traditional extraction methods. So there are three kind of problems we have, right, with respect to the format, right? So to overcome from these three problems, we have two techniques. Like, these are the techniques or state of art techniques, you can say, being used. Different people are doing projects on top of that. The first thing is this one, like OCR. So using OCR, you will be able to extract some text element, right? Using YOLOX, which is the latest version of YOLO, that will help you to detect your layout of your particular page or particular element of your data itself, right? So using OCR and YOLOX, you can able to extract that thing, right, that text. But the problem is, like, you will not able to, somewhere the accuracies problems are there, somewhere the layout is not perfectly matching or not perfectly getting from the data itself, right? In the second option, if I talk about, we have unstructured IO, right? Unstructured IO is a full-fledged library which or framework you can use. There partition PDF, partition PPT, or different kind of methods are there. You can directly use it. So what this will do, this will extract your images, your tables, your textual data in a separate way, right? In a separate document or separate folders, you will be getting your written values, right, for your PDF, right? So once you get this particular data, you will be giving this data to the multimodal. So multimodal will, let's say if I talk about images, so it will give you the summary of the images. If you talk about table, it will give you the summary of the table. So at the end, somewhere you are able to get something, right? So in the first place, you're not able to get anything from the images, but right now, because of unstructured IO, you are able to get something for the images itself. And that images, that thing is the summary of the image, right? So now what you can do, you can have your own text data, you have your table data, you have the summary of the image also. Now you can embed your all the data into some embeddings, and you can save it somewhere, and you can create the retriever, and you can do the RAG. That is one part. But the problem here is, like, unstructured IO is capturing or taking a snapshot of the images and storing it somewhere on the folder. When you give this data, this image, to the multimodal, multimodal is trying to give you the summary which it is able to see on the image. But let's say that image is bounded with some text, right? Somewhere we have a kind of PDFs where we have the data is somewhere bounded with the text itself. We are not able to, the multimodal is not able to tell you the perfect definition, perfect summary of that image in the context of that text also, right? So that is the problem. Somewhere incompleteness is there. The contextual meaning, whatever the actual contextual meaning is there, that is lost, right? So that was the problem.